Hi, it is 23rd of July, the budget day, but let's read a little news of the day. It says logistics support. GST helped cost by lowering traveling time. But how GST helping us with logistic cost? Because it is a tax which increases the cost of everyday. But let's read, it may be interesting look at how introduction of the GST has helped the logistics industry to lowering the travel time. Because we know that after the GST was introduced, the concept of e-way bill was implemented by the government of India, which signifies which target the problem of the transportation that earlier the trucks were used to stop at the multiple state. If they are moving across the state, they were supposed to stop at the entry of the each state, showing their permits and documentation, pay the state taxes. But now with the introduction of the e-way bill, the your vehicle can move easily across the multiple states without any stoppage by the officers if you are carrying the proper e-way bill invoice and other documentation. Even it is stopped by the one officer at a one place of time, your vehicle will not be again stopped by any officer unless otherwise there is malintention of the person if proven. So this may be possible that this GST actually not GST rather than e-way bill, which may help the logistic department and transportation to lowering the transportation time. India logistics sector has made a substantial progress with the economic survey, reporting a significant rise in the World Bank Logistics Performance Index. Indian logistics sector has made a substantial progress of the same. Indians ranking in the international shipments category improved to 22 in the figure of 2024. The survey attributed this improvement to the government's modernization and digitalization. Also, domestic manufacturing and the export competitiveness improved significantly due to the PM Gati Shakti and the national logistic policy. So not only GST and e-way bill, but PM Gati Shakti Yojana, in which we have connected the multiple states using the infrastructure facilities. This is having a great help for the logistic department. Now you can see that the government is targeting to build around 40 kilometers of the road every day. Well, though it was not able to achieve 30, it was only 35 kilometers actually, but still this target and the contribution to the Indian infrastructure is definitely help the transportation. The survey credited the goods GST with the helping to lower logistics eliminating the state border delays, which cut the travel time by 30%. This increases efficiently reduces the average distance of travel from 2 to 5 kilometers to 300 to 3 kilometers. The one nation one tax will ensure that tax did not have to wait enormous time. Yes, I was already saying that this was not only GST but rather it was e-way bill, because of which now the trucks and the transportation have not to stop at every state, but rather they need to just carry the proper e-way bill, and this e-way bill can be carried even in their electronic mode. So because of this, now that we have also increased our time from 44 to 22 and reduce our travel time by 30%, and average truck can travel to 300 plus kilometers in the India on a daily basis. The economic survey has also highlighted that the Premium Gati Shakti National Master Plan portal was used for the network planning and consumer plans. It was also noted that big data from the e-way bills and the FASTags was needed to eliminate the future transportation demand and enhance the logistics. Yes, the third thing to come into the picture is the e-way bill, that no, not e-way bill, that is FASTags. Now also in the toll roads and the toll tax, for the paying toll tax, now we don't need a physical money and paying to the toll collector. Rather we just need to they need to just scan our FASTag card and they will cutting our the amount from the link bank, and there is a rule of 7 seconds that you, if the takes more than 7 seconds but from the toll tax authority not signing available, there will be no reduction of the toll tax. So also this is very very contributing towards reducing the travel time. Now even the government is planning to remove the fast tax, and they are working on some satellite based data. The distance you will be traveling throughout the highways or the road which is recently built, the amount of the length of the distance you have traveled on that highway, for that you need to have to pay. The concept of a toll tax is that, suppose the government is building a 100-kilometer long highway, so the toll tax is built to generate the revenue to contribute the cost which have been incurred for the building that 100-kilometer long highway. Suppose but you had to travel only 25 kilometer and then you have to come back to again 25 kilometers, so you have only traveled the 50 kilometer, not 200 kilometer, so you need to pay only for the 100 kilometer of that traveling distance. The economic survey also India's participation in the global value chain increased with a share of the CV living country to 40%. The survey also mentioned that Indian LPI ranks improved from 44 to out of 1.